Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Brunel. Sorry for not giving the usual greeting. I want this video to be as quick as possible. So it is the battle of the cleansers. These two new cleansers. I've never used either of them, obviously, because they're new. And the first one is the Ordinary Squalane cleanser. Price is about £6. Massive difference of in prices between the two. And by the way, if you hear a lot of echoing, I'm in the bathroom. Sorry about that. And hopefully the lighting is light enough. I need to hurry up, otherwise it'll get too dark and you won't be able to see a thing. Right, so this is the Squalane cleanser, which is Squalane based face cleanser and makeup remover. Per the instructions here, it says to dispense product into hands, rub together to warm the product, allowing it to melt into an oil, massage well onto dry face and rinse with warm water. If irritation occurs, cease use and consult a physician. Use only as directed on unbroken skin. Patch testing prior to use is advised. Refer to our website for in-depth guide on how to patch test. I'm not going to do a patch test. That's my own fault. I want to test this one out. So we are going to do one face, the Ordinary Squalane. And on the other side, it is this baby here, comes in this packaging. It is this one. This one is, of course, Drunk Elephant's Slaai. I believe it's meant to be Slaai because it's spelled S-L-A-A-I. Drunk Elephant Slaai makeup melting butter cleanser. And this one is £29, so massive difference in price. But I want to see which one works better. Even though I'm super oily, now I'm starting to use cleansers which are more sometimes oil based, and less skin drying. So these two are brand new. We're going to see which one of these works really well. I've got a full face of makeup on, as you can see. I've got foundation underneath, powders, the usual shebang, and of course I've got full eye makeup on, which would be a great way to test both of these and see which one works really well, which one is worth your money, and which one is just a case of just leave it well alone, leave it alone, leave it. So that's what we're testing. So the instructions for the for Drunk Elephant, it says PM. You can also use an AM, but slightly different. By the way, in the packaging, when you spend that, you get more than one item. You also get, as well as the cleanser, you also get a little container. I'm trying to get it at the packaging, this size, which is for the Bamboo Booster Exfoliating Physique. This one you use sometimes in the morning. It does advise about twice per week in the morning, if you know you add that to actually exfoliate your face. But in this one you get a little tiny little scooping spoon in here as well. And the instructions are ready, let's go. Okay, PM on dry skin, great, both of them on dry skin, perfect. And use dry fingertips to massage Slaai over face and eyes. Add water to activate, rinse well with warm water and pat dry. May also be removed with a soft damp cloth. AM then option, which is optional, it says 1 to 2 times per week. Add our Bamboo Booster Slaai add our Bamboo Booster to Slaai for a customized skin refining of physical exfoliation to aid in the removal of dead skin cells that have accumulated on the surface overnight. Okay, avoid eye area when using the exfoliating booster. If using retinol, we recommend avoiding Bamboo Booster. Okay, so if you're using retinol already, don't use the Bamboo Booster because you'll be grazing your skin and causing yourself a whole load of trouble. Warning given. So you've heard what I said. Do it. That's your own fault. And also, if you're using retinol, I recommend Bamboo Booster, or using with caution, as it can be too much for skin. 100% free of essential oils, silicons and fragrance. So this one is 100% free of essential oils and so on. So that's that. Okay, now we're going to get ready, and I'm just going to get my makeup and get my hair out the way, and we shall get started. All right, hair is out of the way. So we are going to start with the Ordinary Squalane. Let's see. I'm just opening the packaging now for the first time, as you can see. Taking the little sticky bit off. And and then we are going to do one part of my face with one and the other part with the other, and I'm just wait. Anyway, so that's that. It comes out looking like a cream, and I'm just going to rub that on my face, and I'm going to use the monitor here, so don't mind me. Okay, it feels really, really smooth, almost silicone-like, but not quite. Okay, I'm going to take another bit just for the eyes and rub it all over, and we shall see. All right, so that's that side. Now I'm going to do the drunk elephant and see what that one it feels like on the skin. And just pulling that off, as you can see, it's more like a balm kind of thing, formula inside. I'm just scooping a little bit. It's very, very soft. So I'm going to try that again using the monitor. So I should say the viewfinder, if that's what. Okay, this one feels a bit, glides a bit more, feels more oily and smoother. Again, no reaction to the skin. All right, this is my face looking all oily and messy and everything. So now what I'm going to do is just activate it using the water, and then we shall see. So I'm going to try, it does say to use water to activate this one. So let's see what that turns like. Okay, that changes. Ooh, would you look at that? Look at the mess that's on the face. It does change the consistency. It becomes less oily as the water touches it. Because it did say to rub it, activate with water, and then rinse. So that's what we're going to do on this side. Okay, now I'm just going to wash it off, and then we shall see which side is cleaner. So this is my face all rinsed out. I can still see makeup around the eyes, although I do think that the ordinary side, it has got a bit more makeup to it, especially around the eyes, especially the bottom line, than the drunk elephant one. The drunk elephant side feels a bit softer and smoother. The ordinary one feels a bit more normal. So I feel as if this side is a bit more moisturized and softer than this side. Okay, so I've had a little bit of makeup, so you can see that's on that side. Let's try the opposite one and see what happens. And again, you can see there's makeup there. So trying it that way, you're gonna have to really go for it. And then now what I'm gonna do is actually, I've got some cotton pads, and what I'm gonna do is wet each one of these. And what I'm gonna do is actually use a cleanser, and then I'll see which one has got more makeup that comes off on them. So let's try that one out. The cleanser that I'm using is this one, which is the baking soda, great for combination skin, and yeah, with baking soda, micellar water. I love this. So I'm just going to apply that and then see how much makeup comes off on this side. As you can see here, completely white. So let's rub it in and see. Not bad, but it's still a little bit of makeup. Obviously, I'm going to do the eyes, are going to be the worst part. but when it comes to the skin itself, it's not bad. Right, so that's the first one. Now let's compare it to the other side and see which one is better or worse, or if they're exactly the same. Little bit of makeup discoloration. But for some reason, this side, when I'm doing it, it's not quite tingling, but it does feel a lot more fresh when I'm using this as opposed to this side. I don't know why that is, but yeah, it does feel a lot fresher, slightly tingly on the skin, but not enough to be uncomfortable. I'm just going to, whoo, look at that. So we're just going to try and remove the eye makeup, see how much of that comes off. Lordy. Okay, so contact lens, yeah. Right, this actually, I'm thinking this side is a bit better than this one, but it isn't a massive difference. So to make it nice and quick, which one would I recommend? I'd say, to be honest, I'd stick with the Squalane one, because you're saving yourself at least £20. And looking at how it cleanses, yes, there is a slight difference with this side, that it feels a bit softer than that one. And absolutely, I mean, it's not a massive difference, just a little bit softer and a bit smoother. But you know, it's like when you've used a really good moisturizer and not such a fantastic moisturizer, one side might feel a little bit better than the other, but it's not a massive enough difference. But when it comes to price point, for me, I would say the Squalane one actually is worth going for, because when you look at how it cleanses, I mean, they're not really, this one is a bit better and they're not massive. Now, it may be that I didn't clean my eye properly, so to go for another go. So you've got that. I think it's actually this side is a lot better. The cheaper one is better, but that's my conclusion for the time being. Obviously, we're just trying it the first time, so it's a first impression. I do like both of them, and the fact that they don't dry out my skin, and I do like the fact that they leave my skin feeling kind of really soft. Actually, when it comes to also how messy your sink is, I need to advise you of that. It's not that bad, actually. Once you've actually cleansed your face and let it come out, and then I'll also go over it with some hot water as well, and then I'll actually clean the sink. It is going to get messy no matter what, because you're literally taking, especially if you're dark skin, your makeup is a lot darker, so it's a lot more messy in your sink. But actually, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. There is that line around the sink area that, you know, that builds up where you can tell someone's been, cleansing. It's not that bad at all. It's just a slight bit where you can see a slight coating on the sink, but nothing major at all. So for me, I would say these ones are actually even. Obviously, if you've got any particular preference for any particular brand, that's your choice. But for me, I would actually go for the Squalane, because it is a lot cheaper. It doesn't make a, you know, it's not a massive difference between how the two cleanse together. And yeah, that's that. Thank you very much, and I hope you find this video useful. And I will speak to you all very, very soon. If you haven't subscribed, why not? Why not? No, not really. If you haven't subscribed, do consider subscribing. I would appreciate it very, very much. I am nearly at 2,000. Yes, I'd like to get there in the next week or so. So I'd appreciate you joining me. And yeah, I will see you all very soon to try something else as well. Thank you, and bye, and good night, and good morning wherever you are across the world.